respiration. Okay, so if you are having any doubt from the photo respiration part, please let me know. If no, then we can continue. Any questions, any doubt from the photosynthesis, photo respiration part? Yes, no. Okay, so I take this silence as no, and I'm asking you few questions. So I hope you will be able to answer this question. So very first question, just ignore the slides because I have not added the slide which I'm asking you the question from. So the very first question is, what is photorespiration and why it is called as wasteful process? What is photorespiration and why it is called as wasteful process? Anyone? Yeah, last time हम लोगों ने repeat किया है, so it means you know this answer twice now. Like you should be able to answer फटाफट. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Then why the answers are not coming? What do you think? Why? What is photorespiration? Why it is happening? Why it is wasteful process? Something has to be there, right? ऐसे ही किसी के मन में आया and they did not call it as a wasteful process. कुछ तो मतलब होगा ना इसका photorespiration का. क्या है वो?
Photorespiration occurs in the presence of light.
Yeah, okay, that's why it's photorespiration. But what is it? क्या है वो? Why it is happening? ठीक है. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, मतलब कितना कार्बन, कुछ तो रीजन होगा ना. व्हाट इज फोटो रेस्पिरेशन, मतलब इट इज वेस्टफुल प्रोसेस. तो क्या वेस्ट हो रहा है यहाँ पे?
Carbon.
CO2.
या CO2. या इट इज एक्चुअली कार्बन विच इज गेटिंग वेस्टेड, बट दैट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ CO2. दैट इज करेक्ट. या तो क्यों हो रहा है वो वेस्ट? कुछ तो रीजन होगा ना उसको वेस्ट होने का. ऐसे भी होगा. Okay, now I will not explain because already दो बार मैंने ये explain किया था. And if you are still not able to answer, मतलब तुम लोग पढ़ के नहीं आ रहे. So for now, this is your homework. Why it is a wasteful process और वो क्यों हो रहा है? Okay. What is?
25%.
Sorry, Sharon, can you repeat?
25% loss.
Yeah. So that is a 25% loss of carbon is happening during photorespiration. But वो क्यों हो रहा है? Which enzyme is responsible for this particular process? There are some conditions, right? जो हमने discuss किया. Sorry.
RUBP.
RUBP तो कंपाउंड है, एक मॉलिक्यूल है, एंजाइम थोड़ी है वो. व्हाट इज RUBP का फुल फॉर्म? व्हाट इज द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ RUBP?
1,5 bisphosphate.
Ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate.
Yeah, bisphosphate, right? It is not any enzyme, it's a one compound or molecule you can say. जैसे ग्लूकोज है, फ्रक्टोज है, वैसे RUBP है. But there is one enzyme which is actually responsible for this entire process. What is that enzyme?
Oxygenase.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good, Nikita. That is oxygenase. So generally we all know it is Rubisco, right? Which is RUBP carboxylase, which is actually converting the carbon dioxide into what? Into a 3-carbon stable compound, right? But sometimes due to some changes in environmental condition, इसका एक reason था. What was the reason? What was the important condition? कब होगा वो oxygenase? कब वो as a oxygenase behave करेगा? When the RUBP oxygenase will act as oxygenase. कुछ तो environmental condition चाहिए ना?
Higher concentration
Of what?
oxygen.
Yeah, very good. So it is higher concentration of oxygen and lower concentration of carbon dioxide, which makes this particular process happen. Under these particular conditions, the enzyme Rubisco is not able to show its carboxylase activity, and it is made to perform as a oxygenase. Because of this change in the activity of this particular enzyme, there are some changes in the further pathway. As we know, initially हम लोग जितने भी pathway study किए थे, all of them were happening where? क्या था location उसका?
Mitochondria.
Oh, bro, Sharon, all the pathways happening in the photosynthesis are happening at what?
Chloroplast.
Yeah, chloroplast, right? So it is happening in chloroplast. But this particular pathway, photorespiration, actually involves 3 different organelles. And those organelles are chloroplast and
Peroxisomes and mitochondria.
very good. So it is it's chloroplast, peroxisomes, and mitochondria. So these 3 particular organelles are required because the conditions are varied inside each particular organelle. ऐसा नहीं कि सब organelles same रहते हैं. No, we all know within a particular organelle there are different conditions. There are different. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Hello. I hope I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. So finally, my laptop started working. So I'm switching from mobile to laptop again. It's more convenient for me. Sir, please screen sharing enable. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, I hope the screen is also visible now.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much. Finally. Okay, so I was discussing about the organelles involved in the photorespiration. So I told you that there are 3 different organelles, and why we require 3 different organelles? Because the pathway which demands, like जहाँ पे हम लोग को इसको जो compounds बन रहे, what is the first stable compound of photorespiration? If you don't remember the compound name, just tell me, is it 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 6 carbon?
3
Two
carbon.
carbon.
Okay, wait, I have 2 answers now, right now. I want to know. Yeah, Sharon, you said what?
3 carbon.
Seriously, Sharon?
2.
Okay, confirm. Yes, Nikita, what? 2 or 3?
2 carbon.
Yeah, do you remember the name?
Phosphoglycolate.
Phosphoglycolate.
Very good. So it is phosphoglycolate. It is the first stable compound, which is a 2 carbon compound, and that's why photorespiration is also called as. Ajinkya, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Photorespiration is also called as which pathway?
C3 pathway.
Which, sorry, Sharon? What?
C3 pathway.
Again, Sharon, you are saying the first stable compound is a 2 carbon compound. Then how can you call it C3
C2
pathway?
pathway.
Yeah. Be very careful when you're writing. Don't get overexcited, because that's how you do mistakes in your exams also. You know everything, that's good, but be calm, think, and then process. Okay, so the photorespiration is also called as C2 pathway, and we know the loss of carbon which is happening, as you mentioned, 25% loss होता है, वो कौन से organelle के through होता है? From which organelles it's getting lost or it's passed on to the environment?
Mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
Very good. So this is all. So तुम लोग को सब पता है, but you just need to put it in a words and a frame of one particular paragraph. ऐसे एक एक लाइन में तुम्हें एक एक क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा and then you will start answering that one question separately and then together we will sit and club it together, collate करेंगे. ऐसा नहीं होगा, right? You have to understand the concept. What is photorespiration? क्यों हो रहा है? Okay, तो there are condition changes. Carbon dioxide कम हो रहा है, oxygen ज़्यादा हो रहा है. The moment the conditions changes, there is a change in the activity of an enzyme. So root is को था, वो oxygen is बनने लगा. It is functioning as oxygen is not. Then there are three organelles involved. Chloroplast, peroxisomes, mitochondria. Then first stable compound is C2. So then the carbon dioxide is lost from mitochondria. Ultimately, we are coming back to which organelle? कहाँ पे ये खत्म होता है pathway? After starting from phosphoglycolate, passing to peroxisomes, mitochondria, again passing through mitochondria से peroxisome, ultimately we are coming back to chloroplast, right? Chloroplast में आने के बाद again we will start, you will find there is something called as glycerate. Glycerate से हम उसको convert करके PGA बनाते हैं, and PGA then enters into which cycle?
C3.
C3.
Yeah.
C3.
So now C3 will come in the picture. Okay, so I understand थोड़ा difficult जाएगा. I don't know, शायद ये first time तुम लोग biological pathway study कर रहे हो. I don't know what is the scenario with the 10th और 9th में कराया था नहीं किया था, but I don't think कि वो full level पे रहेगा. So it's okay. I know it takes time, but don't take it lightly. हल्के में नहीं लेना है हम लोग को बिल्कुल नहीं, because it is something important, especially the one who are preparing for the NEET and CET like exams. You should be quite thorough with such kind of things. थोड़ा extra efforts डालना पड़ेगा, but I think you all are having good potential to do all these things. So don't worry. Any questions, any doubts, silly rocket science कुछ भी होगा, I don't know I will be able to answer or not, but at least पूछो तो समझेगा कि questions आ रहे मतलब पढ़ रहे हो, नहीं तो कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. ठीक है? So with this, I think now I have made it quite clear to you what is photorespiration, and now I hope you will not forget these things in the next class. After completing the photorespiration, we had started with something called as HS pathway. What was the full form of HS?
Hatch-Slack pathway.
Very good. It was a Hatch-Slack pathway, which is the actual name of scientists who had discovered this particular pathway. Okay, so Hatch-Slack pathway is also called as C4 pathway. Why is this so?
First stable product form is 4-carbon compound.
4 carbon.
And, yeah, and bodybuilding, what is the name of this particular C4 compound?
Oxaloacetic acid.
Oxaloacetic acid.
Very good. It's C4 oxaloacetic acid. Okay. So, but why this C4 pathway is happening? मतलब इसका क्या purpose है? Why it is happening? हम लोग के पास तो C3 था, तो C3 हो C4 हो, ultimately इसका aim क्या है? Carbon fixation, right? So why do we need C4 pathway when we are already having a C3 pathway? What do you think? And I'm damn sure all of you are knowing the answer. What is the reason? C4 कौन से plants में होता है?
Subtropical grasses.
Grasses?
Dicotyledons.
Not all dicotyledons, Sharon.
Some dicotyledons.
Yeah. So that some is actually very important word over there. Some dicotyledons, because mostly all dicot shows which pathway?
C3.
C3. Or which plant will show the C4 then? ये भी मैंने explain किया था. There is one word, right? वो plant को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Grasses. हमने बोला बस grasses are what?
Tropical and sub.
Yeah, that तो तुम book से पढ़ के बता रहे हो शायद. What is you know about that? व्हाट इज C4? कौन से प्लांट से? व्हीट है, शुगर कैन है, उस सब में क्या बोलते हैं?
Sugarcane.
वेट शारन, या someone else tell me what do you call those plants जिसमें C4 pathway होता है? Wheat, sugar cane, ज्वार, बाजरा, corn और maize.
Maize.
या क्या है ये सब plants? What is the major difference in these plants and dicotyledons? सोचो बच्चों, सोचो, ऐसे नहीं चलेगा. There is something called as monocots and dicots. When I say C4 plants,
Monocot.
yeah, they are all monocots because they just have single cotyledons, and that's a major difference in C3 and C4 pathway. Because if you had seen the difference between monocots and dicots, the leaf का anatomy is different, right or not? Banyan का या mango का leaf ले लो और wheat का leaf ले लो, दोनों सेम दिखते हैं क्या बाहर से?
No.
अगर बाहर से ही सेम नहीं तो अंदर से सेम रहेंगे?
हाँ.
Definitely no, because if they are different in a morphology, definitely their anatomy will also differ. They have some different things, right? Because in case of plants, looking at the external features, you can predict कि वो कौन सा plant हो सकता है, and from that basis you actually can find out. We have studied this in the very first chapter. क्या बोलते हैं वो सबको जहाँ पे हम लोग प्लांट के लिप्स को काट के रखते हैं एक बुक में चिपका के? To identify such plant, to classify, we have one term, right? There is something called as a particular thing which actually where we actually can collect different plants and stick it in a one book or uska सब
Herbarium.
very good, it's herbarium, right? So ये सब हम लोग करते, ये सब होता है and based on this only. ये सब क्यों है herbarium में हम लोग क्या क्या लिखते हैं? So also this is the one criteria कि वो monocot है या dicot है. Why it is important? Because अगर वो dicot रहेगा तो उसका physiology, उसका anatomy different रहेगा. अगर वो monocot होगा तो उसका अलग रहेगा. So in this particular case, the C3 and C4 pathways are different because plants show different anatomy. Monocots have different anatomy, dicots are different anatomy. Definitely there are few exceptions, like they have mentioned some dicotyledons. That's why I mentioned over there. The word some is very important. Not all dicots, only some dicots. There are always exceptions in everything in biology. So some dicotyledons also show this particular pathway, but there are different conditions for them. Okay, so that's an important feature. So now, can you tell me what is a special in a C4 plants? क्या था वैसे यहाँ पे special which is not really present in C3 plants? Yes, something called as Kranz anatomy. ये हमने लास्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस किया है, राइट और नॉट? इफ या फिर मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि मैंने खत्म किया है बट आई हैव नॉट कंप्लीटेड दिस पार्ट. कैन यू प्लीज लेट मी नो इफ आई एम नॉट ऑन द राइट ट्रैक?
कंप्लीट नहीं किया है पूरा.
Yeah, I know. I just have given introduction and then there was a pathway जो मैंने नहीं पढ़ाया था. I said we will continue the next class. But at least this part, what is the Kranz anatomy, what are bundle sheet cells, what are mesophyll cells, ये हमने डिस्कस किया है, right? Never mind. तुम लोग तो आंसर करोगे नहीं, so no point in wasting time. So let's go ahead with the C4 pathway, and I hope now you will pay more attention and try to understand the differences. As I mentioned, it is a hash-like pathway. The first stable compound is oxaloacetic acid. That's why C4 happens mainly in the monocots, grasses, and few dicotyledons. Okay, why it is different? Because the anatomy of the leaves differs. C4 plant shows presence of Kranz anatomy. C3 plants are not having this kind of features of Kranz anatomy. Now, what is Kranz anatomy? It is a spatial arrangement of the cells in a particular leaf. Which cells are present in C4 plants? Bundle sheet cells and mesophyll sheets. Okay, so these cells are actually arranged or organized around the vascular bundles, right? When I say vascular bundles, what all things are included in that? Xylem and phloem. Xylem is responsible for what?
Transport of water.
Yeah,
Food.
transport of, no, xylem is responsible for transport of water. Phloem is responsible for transport of food. Okay, so that is the basic difference. And both xylem and phloem दोनों मिला के बनाते हैं vascular bundles. Okay, so just around this particular xylem, there are the cells called as bundle sheath cells. Okay, what is the key feature of this particular bundle sheath cells? That's these cells are kind of large in size, and they have a large chloroplasts, but the chloroplasts actually do not have a well developed grana. Okay, so we all know grana किसके लिए चाहिए? grana में कौन सा important process होता है? Which part of photosynthesis?
Light reaction.
Light
Yeah,
reaction.
light reaction takes place in grana. That's why grana is one of the important part. But these particular cells are not really having the well-developed grana. So यहाँ पे light reaction नहीं हो सकता. Then there are another type of cell, as I mentioned, that is a mesophyll cells. Okay, in this particular cells, the chloroplasts are small and are well-developed and are with well-developed grana. So that in this particular cells, actually light reaction हो सकता है. Okay. After that, then यहाँ तक हमने last lecture में complete किया था, and I hope now you could answer the question जो मैंने last slide में दिखाए थे. Then I had shown you this slide and we had stopped here in the last lecture. So now we will continue with the pathway first. Okay, so you can see this particular. So as I mentioned, there are two types of cells: mesophyll cells and bundle sheath cells. Mesophyll cells में chloroplast well developed है या नहीं है?
नहीं है.
mesophyll में well developed है या नहीं है? या bundle sheath में क्या? Which particular part? mesophyll या bundle sheath? कहाँ पे chloroplast well developed होगा? मेरे प्यारे दोस्तों, यहाँ पे क्लियरली कुछ तो लिखा है केल्विन साइकिल, एंड जस्ट फ्यू मिनट्स बैक मैंने कुछ तो बोला था. केल्विन साइकिल कहाँ पे होता है? विच पार्ट ऑफ द क्लोरोप्लास्ट? लोकेशन क्या है केल्विन साइकिल का? ओके, photosynthesis is a major reaction which includes two major reactions as a sub reaction. I can say light reaction and dark reaction. Light reaction तुम लोगों ने just अभी मुझे बोला कि it is present, it happens in where? grana. मैंने बोला bundle sheath cells are actually having a large chloroplast, have a large chloroplast, but the chloroplast is with or without, the chloroplast is without, or we can say less developed grana. तो अगर वहाँ पे क्लोरोप्लास्ट के पास ग्राना नहीं है तो डेफिनेटली वहाँ पे लाइट रिएक्शन नहीं होगा. वहाँ पे लाइट रिएक्शन नहीं होगा तो वहाँ पे कौन सा रिएक्शन फेवरेबली हो सकता है? दैट इज द डार्क रिएक्शन. सो यू कैन सी हियर फर्स्ट जो पार्ट है दैट इज द मेसोफिल सेल्स, एंड मेसोफिल सेल्स एक्चुअली हैव अ वेल डेवलप्ड क्लोरोप्लास्ट जिसका ग्राना एकदम प्रॉपर्ली डेवलप हुआ रहता है. That is a mesophyll cells. That's why यहाँ पे you will see ATP generation and all. That is a light reaction of a photosynthesis. Once the compound are synthesized here, they will be transported to the bundle shaped cells. जहाँ पे chloroplasts are not well developed. उनके पास ग्राना होगा भी नहीं शायद. तो ग्राना नहीं है तो उनका light reaction तो possible है नहीं. But definitely they are having a good amount of stroma. और stroma में क्या होता है? डार्क रिएक्शन बोले तो कौन सा साइकिल आता है? केल्विन साइकिल. So that's what you need to understand while just looking at the cycle. These are the few things you should be able to understand. Okay, now we will be going in detail with respect to the details of each and every compound कि कैसे और क्या हो रहा है. But did you understand what is a bundle shaped cell and what is a mesophyll cells? Or I'm confusing you? I'm okay if you say कि तू confuse कर रहा है, but say something. यार अगर तुम लोगों ने कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछा एंड इफ आई आल्सो जस्ट म्यूट माई सेल्फ एंड लाइक कुछ क्वेश्चन जो पूछना है आई विल नॉट आंसर, विल दैट बी ओके फॉर यू? सीरियसली?
रिपीट करो ना।
तो ऐसे बोलो, रिपीट करो ना, आई विल डू इट, बट बोलो। ओके, तो हम पढ़ रहे हैं C4 पाथवे, जहाँ पे जो कि होता है मोनोकॉट्स में मेनली, जहाँ पे देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज Kranz anatomy is present in a leaf. When I say Kranz anatomy, there are two major types of cells which are arranged in a specific arrangement. There is a specific arrangement of a two specific types of cells. ये जो दो सेल्स है उनका नाम है बंडल शिफ्ट सेल्स एंड मेसोफिल सेल्स. बंडल शिफ्ट सेल आर प्रेजेंट जस्ट अराउंड द वैस्कुलर बंडल, और इनके पास जो क्लोरोप्लास्ट रहता है दैट इज नॉट रियली अ वेल डेवलप्ड क्लोरोप्लास्ट. ये क्लोरोप्लास्ट साइज में बड़ा रहता है बट इसके पास ग्राना नहीं होता है, या फिर अगर हुआ भी तो दैट इज नॉट रियली अ वेल डेवलप्ड ग्राना. And we all know grana is an essential factor when it's come to light reaction. But अगर बंडल शिफ्ट सेल्स के पास ग्राना ही नहीं है, या फिर होके भी अगर वो प्रॉपरली डेवलप नहीं है, तो क्या यहाँ पे लाइट रिएक्शन हो सकता है क्या?
No.
नहीं होगा, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई इन दिस पर्टिकुलर बंडल शिफ्ट सेल्स लाइट रिएक्शन इज नॉट पॉसिबल. बट डेफिनेटली एज आई मेंशन द बंडल शिफ्ट सेल का जो क्लोरोप्लास्ट है वो साइज में बड़ा है. ओके, ग्राना डेवलप नहीं है बट उसका जो स्ट्रोमा है, बाकी का जो पार्ट्स है दैट इज प्रॉपर. So definitely this is a good location for your dark reaction. और dark reaction मतलब कौन सा साइकिल आता है? Kelvin cycle. That's why whenever we say mesophyll cells and bundle shift cell, in case of C4 cycle, जो उसका dark reaction है या फिर Kelvin cycle है, that always occurs in a bundle shift cells. Okay, इतना समझा अभी?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Now there is another type of cell called as mesophyll cells. Okay, in this mesophyll cells, the chloroplast is small in a size, but it is well developed with respect to its grana. Okay, मतलब वो properly developed भी है, उसके पास grana भी है, उसका size भी छोटा है. Okay, so in this particular case, अब grana है वहाँ पे, वो भी well developed, definitely कौन सा reaction होगा यहाँ पे? That is the light reaction of a photosynthesis. During light reaction क्या होता है? CO2 लिया जाता है, there is a water, there is a breakdown of something, there is breakdown of water, then H2O generation and all these things are there, right? But then यहाँ पे हम लोग को light reaction का इतना कुछ matter नहीं करता है, because that is part we already have studied. What we need to understand here, कौन से components कैसे regenerate हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Okay, so now we will only focus on the dark reaction of a C4 pathway. Okay, but as I mentioned, problem क्या है यहाँ पे कि C4 पे दो टाइप के सेल्स है and only one type of cell is having a favorable conditions for performing the Kelvin cycle. So definitely they have to produce a compound which can be then transported to this particular type of cell. तो क्या होता है? Now we are having atmospheric carbon dioxide, right? This atmospheric carbon dioxide will be taken up by the compound called as phosphoenol pyruvate. Okay, PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate. With reaction with the carbon dioxide in the presence of an enzyme known as phosphoenol pyruvate carboxylase, इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं short form में PEPCO. Okay, PEPCO. It will produce the first stable compound of a C4 pathway known as oxaloacetate. Okay. This oxaloacetate then utilize the NADPH, which is generated during which reaction? NADPH कौन से रिएक्शन में बनता है? लाइक कौन से पार्ट ऑफ फोटोसिंथेसिस में होगा ये प्रोसेस?
लाइट.
या वेरी गुड. NADPH एंड ATP जो भी यहाँ पे यूटिलाइज हो रहा है दैट इज एक्चुअली जनरेटेड इन अ लाइट रिएक्शन, राइट? तो ये ऑक्सैलोएसिटेट है, it will take up the hydrogen from the NADPH and it will reduce into a next compound called as malic acid or a malate, and the enzyme which is involved here is called as malate dehydrogenase. Okay, the malate the malate, once it is synthesized in a mesophyll cells, then can be transported into the bundle shift cells. Okay, so this mallet will be then transported into a bundle sheet cell, जहाँ पे a compound called as mallet dehydrogenase with the help of the NADP again as a coenzyme will convert this particular 4-carbon compound. Mallet is a 4-carbon compound into something called as pyruvate. Pyruvate is a 3-carbon compound. तो अगर मैं 4 कार्बन से 3 कार्बन में कन्वर्ट कर रहा हूँ, डेफिनेटली एक कार्बन रिलीज हो जाएगा, right? So this 1 carbon which is now released over here is then taken up and it will then enter into Kelvin cycle. So now you understand this is all dark reaction, but directly यहाँ से उसका फिक्शन नहीं हो रहा है, उसको पहले पेप कार्बोक्सिलेट से सर रिएक्ट करना पड़ेगा, फिर ऑक्सैलो एसीटेट, फिर मैलेट के बाद उसको वापस से रिएक्ट करेंगे कन्वर्ट करेंगे पायरुवेट में. During this conversion the CO2 will be released again over here and this CO2 will be then utilized into the Kelvin cycle जहाँ पे उसका fixation होगा. Okay, now this pyruvate, which is the third 3-carbon compound synthesized in the bundle sheet cells, will be again transported back to the mesophyll cells जहाँ पे इसको हम लोग वापस से utilize कर सकते हैं for continuous reaction. Okay, so your pyruvate will be then again converted, it is transported into the mesophyll cells and then it will be converted into the same compound जहाँ से हम लोग का journey चालू हुआ था. And the first compound यहाँ पे जो था, which is a reactant I would say, is a phosphoenol pyruvate. So pyruvate is then converted into phosphoenol pyruvate with the enzyme known as pyruvate phosphate dikinase. Dikinase मतलब यहाँ पे कुछ तो डबल रिएक्शन हो रहा है. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग यहाँ पे कि यहाँ पे 2 फॉस्फोरस का रिलीज हो रहा है. तो यू कैन सी यहाँ पे एटीपी से क्या बन रहा है, एएमपी. जनरली हम लोग ने अभी तक क्या देखा था, एटीपी से एडीपी एटीपी से एडीपी बनेगा विद द रिलीज ऑफ 1 इनऑर्गेनिक फॉस्फेट. बट इन दिस केस बिकॉज देयर आर सम रिएक्शन इन दिस केस बिकॉज ऑफ द स्पेशल एंजाइम pyruvate phosphate dikinase, there is a change from where ATP is actually converted into AMP, which will be again reutilized and processed further. That is a second scenario. But what we are getting back from here from pyruvate, हम लोग को मिल रहा है phosphoenol pyruvate, which is now again ready to accept the another molecule of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. It will take up the carbon dioxide and the cycle will be continued further. Okay, इतना समझा? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mesophyll well developed है ना?
हाँ, mesophyll is a well developed.
तो ये डार्क रिएक्शन भी वही सेल में क्यों नहीं हो रहा?
Yeah, good question. ये तो मैंने भी नहीं सोचा. Yeah, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? Obviously, sorry, I know this. Yeah, Sharon, so यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? The carbon dioxide का concentration जो यहाँ पे है ना, वो इतना strong नहीं है. Okay, it is not that high concentration of carbon dioxide which is actually required for the Rubisco for activation. Okay, and that's why ये यहाँ पे लाके इसको यहाँ पे जब कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज हो रहा है, तो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जो लाइक द मैलेट टू पायरुवेट का जो रिएक्शन है, that is actually happening in what part? It can only happen in bundle sheet cell. It cannot happen in a mesophyll cells. अब वो क्यों नहीं possible है? Because the enzyme which is required for conversion of malate to pyruvate is present only in bundle sheet cell. It is not really present in mesophyll cells. Because of which क्या हो रहा है कि उसको मैलेट को आना पड़ रहा है बंडल शीट सेल में ही. इट कैन नॉट बी प्रोसेस फर्दर यहाँ पे. ओके, सो इसलिए यहाँ से इसको पहले यहाँ पे आना पड़ेगा. एंड व्हेन इट इज कन्वर्टिंग द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज रिलीज्ड इन बंडल शीट सेल एंड दिस कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड विल बी देन एक्यूमुलेटेड इन द बंडल शीट सेल जहाँ पे इसका कॉन्सेंट्रेशन बढ़ जाएगा. ओके, द मोमेंट द कॉन्सेंट्रेशन ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज इंक्रीजेज, डेफिनेटली कौन सा एंजाइम आएगा इन अ पिक्चर? RUBP carboxylase. Rubisco will come in a picture and it will start the process of Kelvin cycle. And then since there is a high concentration of carbon dioxide, it will only Kelvin cycle will happen and there is no issues of photorespiration. So photorespiration होगा नहीं. It means there will be no loss of carbon in this particular pathway, जो कि हमारा issue हो रहा था in the case of normal C3 plants. Okay, and the whatever sugar molecules, or let's what say whatever carbohydrates are synthesized over here, let's say glucose ban raha hai yahan pe, that glucose which is synthesized after Calvin cycle will then again be transported into the phloem of a plant leaves, that is into the vascular bundle. And as I mentioned, phloem is responsible for what? It is responsible for transport of food. Food matlab plants ke liye kya hai? It is a carbohydrate, sugar, glucose, right? So that is the reason कि वो mesophyll cells में हो नहीं रहा है. And as you said, as I mentioned, mesophyll cells are well developed with respect to what? Well developed with respect to grana. Okay, अगर ग्राना का प्रॉब्लम छोड़ दिया तो बाकी तो उसके पास भी सब कुछ है और इसके पास भी सब कुछ है. Only the grana is the thing जो उसके पास well developed है, and which is not really well developed in case of bundle shaped cells. Okay, are you convinced or not, Sharat?
पर मेसोफिल सेल्स में भी स्ट्रोमा है ना, डार्क रिएक्शन.
या स्ट्रोमा तो है, बट उसके पास एंजाइम्स नहीं है जो रिक्वायर्ड है फॉर दिस पर्टिकुलर कन्वर्ट एंजाइम टू कन्वर्ट इनटू द मैलेट को पायरुवेट में करने के लिए जो चाहिए वो उसके पास नहीं. तो दिस यू विल ऑब्जर्व इन मेनी केसेस जहाँ पे एक पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड सेल के एक कंपार्टमेंट में बन जाता है, बट सिंस देयर इज नो फर्दर यू कैन से रिक्वायर्ड एंजाइम्स in that particular compartment, वो जो compound form हुआ रहेगा वहाँ पे, it has to come out from that compartment and enter into different part of a cell where that enzyme will be present and it will be processed further. I don't know तुम्हारा respiration start हुआ या नहीं हुआ है, but in respiration, I think I had explained you these things during your cell structure and organization also. There are 3 pathways involved in the cellular respiration. Can you please name it for me?
ग्लाइकोलिसिस, क्रेब्स साइकिल, टीसीएस.
वेरी गुड. तो ग्लाइकोलिसिस का जो एंड प्रोडक्ट है, ग्लाइकोलिसिस में क्या होता है? ग्लूकोज इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू व्हाट?
पायरुविक एसिड.
पायरुविक एसिड. वेरी गुड. पायरुविक एसिड मतलब क्या? पायरुवेट. बट देन और ग्लाइकोलिसिस कहाँ पे होता है सेल में?
साइटोप्लाज्म.
वेरी गुड. ग्लाइकोलिसिस होता है साइटोप्लाज्म. बट एक बार जब साइटोप्लाज्म में पायरुविक एसिड बन जाए तो क्रेब्स साइकिल कहाँ पे होता है?
माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया.
Why it is not happening in cytoplasm only then? वहाँ पे भी तो हो सकता है ना, होना चाहिए ना बेसिकली, as you are asking.
पर वो सेम सेल है, ये दूसरे सेल में.
सॉरी शरण, क्या?
वो सेम सेल के अंदर माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया रहता है, ये एक सेल से दूसरे सेल में जाता है.
हाँ, बिकॉज इसके पास वो मैकेनिज्म में भी वो सेल्स, सो देयर आर 2 सेल्स ना, तो मुझे क्यों जरूरत है 2 डिफरेंट सेल्स की? all cells of their all cells will be having chloroplast, all cells will be having mitochondria, all cells will be having different cell numbers. But अगर उनमें सब कुछ सेम होता तो डेफिनेटली वी विल नॉट कॉल देम डिफरेंट सेल्स. लाइक हम तो उसको सेम ही नाम बोलेंगे, देन आई डोंट नीड टू क्लासिफाई देम एज अ मेसोफिल सेल या फिर बंडल शीट सेल. अब उनके पास सब कुछ होगा, द सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स, द स्ट्रोमा, साइटोप्लाज्म जो तुम बोल रहे हो दैट इज करेक्ट. But what I am trying to tell you is उनके पास सब कुछ है, but it doesn't mean that कि हर एक सेल के पास हर कुछ enzymes या फिर the required metabolic compounds होंगे ही, वैसे नहीं होता है. So even in case of glycolysis and Krebs cycle क्या हो रहा है, जहाँ पे साइटोप्लाज्म में हम लोग पायरुवेट बना रहे हैं, now उसको आगे प्रोसेस करने के लिए जो enzyme required है that are not really present in a cytoplasm, and the reaction, there is something called as connecting link reaction, जहाँ पे हम लोग पायरुवेट को कन्वर्ट करते हैं into acetyl-CoA. This particular reaction can happen only and only in a perimitochondrial space. मतलब जो mitochondrial double membrane structure, right? डबल मेम्ब्रेन के बीच में जो जगह है वहाँ पे ये रिएक्शन हो सकता है, because that enzyme is present only and only there. समझ रहे हो? तो similar way. But अभी वो केस में we were very fortunate that within a single cell there is a mitochondria is present, and that mitochondria is having a enzyme required for that particular process. But in this case that is not really the
thing, वहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, यहाँ पे जो enzyme required है for the further processing of a mallet, that is not really present in that particular mesophyll cells. So that's why this mallet needs to be transported to the cell जहाँ पे उसका further processing हो सकता है, and that will happen only in case of bundle sheet cells. And that's how the further process will complete, and then it will again, so again pyruvate बन रहा है, then what we can do, pyruvate को भी हम लोग यहाँ पे भी convert कर सकते थे, but no, pyruvate को जो PEP में convert करने का reaction है, that can only happen in mesophyll cells. So again the pyruvate needs to be transported back to the mesophyll cell only. Okay, that's how it is. All cellular physiology basically, हर एक सेल का अपना एक key feature से अपना एक identity रहता है. Though all cells have some common characteristics like उसके organelles, उसका cytoplasm, उसका typical cell components, cell biomolecules, ये उसके साथ common हो सकते हैं, but definitely each and every cell will have some specific function. I can't take up my liver का cell, put into my heart and ask them to perform the heart cell, so because दोनों के पास में तो cytoplasm है, mitochondria है, and all the required things. No, right? They are having different functions. They are differentiated into different functions. So they will have their own identity. But what differs here is the type of biomolecule, type of enzyme, and type of features they are showing in their characteristics. Okay. I hope now it is clear to you. That if you are having still any confusion, please ask.
Yes.
No, not yes. Are you clear, or you are still not convinced with what I'm saying?
Yes.
Again, yes. Clear है या नहीं है?
Clear.
Okay, good. You read about it. I know. I think तुम्हारे आवाज से you are not sounding the satisfied answer वाला thing. So it's fine, but you read about it and you come back to me. Then we can discuss it more. Okay. So I hope now all others, others, are you clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So with this we have, so यहाँ पे you need to keep in mind few things. Very first is the first stable compound is oxaloacetate. जो enzyme उसको बना रहा है, that is PEP carboxylase. Then mallets, then mesophyll cells का क्या feature है, bundle sheet का क्या feature है, and यहाँ पे photo respiration हो नहीं रहा है. ये सब तुम लोग को यहाँ पे key points याद रखने हैं. Okay. With this we are done with the, so okay, yeah, there is some more part that not really a reaction as such, but just the calculation of the ATPs and AMPs. So I mentioned there is something like pyruvic acid जो generate हुआ था in a bundle sheet cells. It will again enter into mesophyll cells and then it will regenerate the PEPA, that is a phosphoenol pyruvic acid. Okay, how it is happening? It is happening by consumption of one ATP. And I had shown you कि वो enzyme जो है वो dikinase है. That's why यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? ATP से ADP नहीं बन रहा है, but क्या बन रहा है? AMP बन रहा है. Okay. Because of this, there are requires a more number of ATPs in this particular reaction. Okay. So in case of normal C3 pathway for carbon fixation, total 18 ATPs are required for synthesis of one glucose molecule. However, in case of C4 pathway, because of this change from ATP to AMP, 12 additional ATP molecules are required, and that's why total 30 ATPs are used up during this particular reaction for synthesis of one glucose molecule. Okay. Again, this is one thing. Okay, there is more consumption of ATP. That is one thing. However, the biggest benefit of this particular pathway is C4 pathways are always better photosynthesizers as compared to C3 pathways. Why? Because we all have seen that there is no photorespiration happening in this particular pathway. CO2 concentration high hai, so Robisco is behaving as Robisco only. It is not really acting as a oxygenase, which is actually inhibiting the photorespiration in this particular pathway. So they can ask you why C3 is not better, or why C4 are better C4 plants are better photosynthesizers than C3. Your answer should be there is no photorespiration happening in case of C4 plants, and that's why there are no loss of carbon in any way. The entire carbon is getting fixed during this particular pathway. Okay. And C4 plant can actually fix carbon dioxide even if the concentration of CO2 in atmosphere is very low. So here very low doesn't mean that very low मतलब एकदम threshold पर रहेगा जहाँ पे Rubisco का activity भी change हो जाएगा. No. As compared to other plants, even though carbon dioxide का concentration कम रहेगा in atmosphere, still C4 can manage to do the normal photosynthesis without really entering into photorespiration. That is again the additional benefit which we get from a C4 plants. Okay, I hope this is clear. On this slide, I just actually सब कुछ तो बता दिया था. Just the ATP conversion का factor was the important part. Okay, I hope this is clear. And with this, actually, we have completed the second last pathway of this particular chapter. That is the C4 pathway. If you are having any doubt, any question, please ask. Okay, so I think there are no questions, but I again will advise you all to read and come in the next class so that any questions, any things, even if it is small. So the Sharon's question was very simple. For a moment, even I felt, yeah, ऐसा क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? वैसे well में क्यों नहीं हो रहा है? But then, yeah, with some after that I clicked it कि नहीं नहीं यहाँ पे ये changes, यहाँ पे ये changes. So it happens, right? You need to read. Then only you will get such kind of questions, and then you will be able to understand these things in a better way. नहीं तो नहीं हो जाएगा. मतलब it's like थोड़ा difficult जाएगा, right? So let's begin with CAM. I'm not sure we will be able to finish CAM or not, but yeah, obviously we can always talk about the intro part because it's a small pathway, actually not a big pathway. So if you can cooperate, we can also finish it in 10 minutes. Okay. So CAM का full form ही क्या है? Crassulacean acid metabolism. Crassulacean क्यों? Because this was first discovered, or we can say first studied or first reported in a plant family known as a Crassulaceae. This Crassulaceae family mainly involve the plants from the desert area. The desert area may, what you call them? There is a typical term, right, for this particular plants. Okay, I'm not going to recollect it, but yeah. So it is mainly happening in the plants which mainly grows in a deserted area, high concentration of, high temperature, less humidity, and different environmental conditions all about. Okay, then what is this CAM and why it is required? CAM is actually an alternative pathway of a carbon fixation. So अभी तक हमने क्या देखा था? C3 देखा था, C4 देखा था. Okay, photorespiration भी देखा था, but that was mainly associated with the C3 pathway. Okay, so CAM is actually an alternative to C3, C4, you can say. In which plants? In the plants which actually grows in a desert area. Okay, so this particular pathway, as I mentioned, was first reported in a family known as Crassulaceae. That's why they called it as a Crassulacean acid metabolism pathway. The short form is CAM, C-A-M, CAM. Okay, so what is actually happening? Why these particular plants are having a different mechanism, different phenomenon? What is so different? So as I mentioned, desert area, दिन में high temperature, definitely plants suffer a lot, right? Because of this, the plants have a different anatomical features. We all know there is something called as stomata in the plants, which are responsible for what? Why stomata are present in plants? क्या है उनका function? Why stomata is present in a plant and what is its function? Question दो है but answer एक ही है, तो बोलो क्या है? बोलो, why stomata is present in plants? क्या फंक्शन हो सकता है स्टोमाटा का? Okay, so stomata are particular present in the plant because they are responsible for exchange of gases. किसके लिए होता है वो? What is the function? Exchange of,
carbon dioxide.
Gases.
yeah, gases. It can be carbon dioxide and other trace
And
gases.
water between plants and atmosphere.
Yeah, so it is basically responsible for transportation. Okay, so these are particular. So as I mentioned, desert में grow हो रहे, बहुत high temperature रहता है दिन में. So this अगर ये stomata दिन में खुले रहेंगे, if they kept it open in the morning, in a daytime, sorry, because of the high temperature, जितना भी पानी है plant के पास सबका सब चला जाएगा via process of transpiration, and plant will suffer because of the not unavailability of water. So because of this thing, what happens? The stomata are generally closed during the daytime to avoid this kind of water loss. Okay, so this particular stomata, which actually close during daytime and opens during the night time, are called as a scotoactive stomata. क्या बोलते हैं उसको हम लोग? Scotoactive stomata. Okay, this photoactive stomata, as I mentioned, are active only during night, and that's why the initial CO2 fixation का जो process होता है, that mainly happens during the night in this particular plant, and that is a key feature or characteristic feature of this particular CAM pathway. Okay, so this particular pathway generally fix CO2 at night and reduce the CO2 in day, which is but the normal उसको process है NADPH से reduction करना है, that can happen during day. So if you just look at the pathway यहाँ पे, so this particular plants, it will take up the CO2. It will normally in a case of what will happen, the CO2 will enter the Kelvin cycle, that is the carbon dioxide fixation pathway, and it will form the food. But that is not really happening in case of this CAM pathway. And इनके पास कोई special feature भी नहीं है, जैसे हम लोग ने देखा था in case of C4 plant, जहाँ पे there was Kranz anatomy and all different types of cells were present. So they just have a one normal type of cell, that is a mesophyll cells, which is the well developed, which is with a well developed grana. So see Sharon, in this case now there is no Kranz anatomy, and that's why all the features are present only within the particular cell, that is a mesophyll cell. अभी तुम बोलोगे कि यहाँ पे क्यों ऐसा एक सेल में mesophyll में सब present है और वहाँ पे क्यों नहीं है? But these plants are whole different plants of different category of a plant. So इनका features, इनका anatomy also differs. So even though it is a mesophyll cells, it is actually यहाँ पे provided with the PEP carboxylase and the Dobes2 both, and that's why both the reactions will take place in a single type of cell, that is a mesophyll cells. Okay. So what is happening? So in this particular process, what happens? The formation of malic acid happens during the dark, and this particular process is actually called as a acidification. Why acidification? Formation of a formation of a malic acid is happening, and that's why it is called as acidification, and also known as phase 1 acidification. Okay, या फिर phase 1 reaction. Okay. Once this malic acid is formed, it is actually not really processed further. Immediately उसको further process नहीं करते. Why? Because immediately further process करने के लिए वहाँ पे अभी stomata is not open और carbon dioxide available नहीं है, and all that. Like there are multiple things, right? So what happens? This malic acid जो synthesize किया जाता है during daytime, that is actually stored in the vacuoles of a plant, and this then taken up further for the next day, so that it can be processed with the C3 pathway. There is a Kelvin cycle आप चालू कर देगा, and then it will do the process of deacidification. So रात में it will produce malic acid in a particular mesophyll cells that will be stored into the vacuoles of a plant, and then this acidified things, this malic acid, then will be utilized on the next day, and then it will process with the C3 pathway, where the deacidification or the phase 2 reaction will take place. Okay. As I mentioned, this particular plants, yeah, succulents. I'm sorry, the term I was not able to recollect, because succulents, these are all mainly happens in a plants which are succulents, or you can say the plants which grow generally in a deserted area, which includes examples like Kalanchoe, Opuntia, and aloe vera. Okay. The chemical reactions which are actually happening with the like carbon dioxide fixation and assimilations बाकी जो भी जब हो रहा है यहाँ पे that is almost similar to that of the C4 path. Only difference, major difference here is like कि यहाँ पे photoactive stomata रहता है, जिसका मतलब है कि वो रात को ओपन होगा, दिन में बंद होगा. And there are two major reactions happening in this particular pathway, that is acidification, deacidification. Acidification में हम लोग मैलिक एसिड को स्टोर करके रखते हैं ड्यूरिंग नाइट टाइम जब वो बन जाता है. In case of deacidification, there is a utilization of this malic acid via C3 pathway. Okay, so there are two major things happening as a primary carboxylation and secondary carboxylation. Primary carboxylation का जो part है that happens during night when the stomata is open. Secondary carboxylation का जो part है that happens during the day when the stomata are closed, and the reaction will keep on happening. So I will try to explain you this pathway again in the next class. अभी के लिए just try to take it as an introduction कि CAM होता क्या है और CAM होता क्यों है. These two things are always very important. क्या हो रहा है और क्यों हो रहा है. एक बार ये समझा, then we will always land up to study कैसे हो रहा है, where the pathways will come in a picture.